have much idea of the world. So I did not have an idea that politics is everywhere, and I became fed up of that. And I left the job. So for pocket money, I started teaching home tuitions. And that is where I realized that I want to teach. So for IIT JEE Physics, CBSE Physics, IIT JEE Physics, then I wanted more subjects. I went for GATE and for JEE exams, junior engineer exams, and then GATE. So from last year, 10 years, I have been teaching. So this is my journey. So anyways, lot of things are there. We will discuss them later on. So I'm doing some sort of research also nowadays in turbulence, but we will talk about that sometime else. So anyways, students are joining, and please let your friends also join. Tell them to join. This would be a good session. I would make sure this is informative session for you. Acha, my question to you is, what is an engineer? We will talk about GATE exam, no doubt in that. But let me ask you a question first. What is an engineer? Shreya, Misrab, Sneha, Vishnu, Deepu, and Bhanu Teja, and Maria, all of you. You can do one thing. If you don't want to chat, you can speak also. I'm not sure whether you have speaking rights or not, but if you have speaking rights, then you can speak. Anyone? What is an engineer? Based on your experience, what is an engineer? Anyone? Please be quick. Shreya, Vishnu, Deepu, Nanda, Venkateshwarlu, and others, all of you. What is an engineer? Someone who finds solution to some problems, not an ordinary. Very good. Amal is like giving good answer. Very good. The person who solved different problems. Very good, Vishnu. Very nice. What about others? Please answer. Please answer. Anyone? So I think others don't want to answer. No problem. So engineer is someone, if we feel hot because the temperature of earth is rising, so they will make us a fan, they will make an air conditioner, they will look after our comfort, right? We want to go from one place to another, they will give us mode of transportation. For this internet, for this computer, for my TV, for my fridge, I need electricity. For this light, we need electricity. So they will build power for us, develop power for us. COVID came, we were facing with lot of medical problems. So they provide us with healthcare infrastructure. And now Ukraine and Russia are attacking, so are basically having a war. And if India is threatened by anyone, so engineers will make sure that we don't spare them. So they will provide us with the defense. So basically engineer is someone who actually looks after the society. They look after the society, they make. So if they are not making, there is nothing to buy, nothing to sell. There is no role of marketing, finance, commerce, right? Without engineers, there is no role of marketing, finance, and commerce. In fact, if there is no engineer, there is no entertainment also. Who will make the camera to record the movie? Who will make the internet and OTT platforms to stream the web series? Without engineers, nothing can happen. Am I right? Am I right? Yes or no? I hope I have given the correct answer. Engineers are the ones who do not rule the world, but actually they make the world. This is what I feel. And you should be proud of yourself. First of all, you are engineers. And secondly, you are studying in a very prestigious college, which you might not think, but actually it is. So NIT Calicut is definitely one of the best colleges in India. And you are like doing very good for now. So all of you, Bhanu Teja, Atmana, Amal, Akhilesh, Maria, Nanda, beta, please speak up. Don't worry at all. If I'm telling you something wrong, you can immediately point out. This is how I will rectify myself. If you have new additional information, you can tell me so I can convey it to others also. So please speak up. Okay. So engineers do a lot of things. And as of now, they have already fulfilled our basic needs. Now they are looking for future prospects like robotics. So Iron Man. Can we call Iron Man as a robot? What do you feel? Don't worry, you will see why, how GATE exam is related to it. Don't worry at all. So my aim is not to bore you how to prepare for GATE exam, where to find syllabus. You guys are smart enough, you can do that. My aim is to motivate you for GATE exam. So all of you, what do you feel? Can we call Iron Man as a robot? There was someone from computer science from first year. So mechanical people, electronics people, they actually might have an idea. But what about computer science first year student? Let me check who it was. So computer science first year, computer science, Akhilesh was there. So what do you feel? Someone is saying no. Deepu, may I know the answer, beta? Why no? Akhilesh is saying humanoid robot. So actually, robot is something, any machine which can copy human capabilities. What are human capabilities? There are 4 human capabilities. I can hold this pen, write with it. I can hold this mouse and scroll with it. And I can hold a lot of tools like screw, nut, welding gun, everything, bike, handle. So this is called as locomotion. This is called as manipulation, using tools, holding them, placing them. Then we can run on a flat surface. We can climb a tree. We can move up the stairs. This is locomotion. We can see the things around. This is vision. And we have the intelligence. We can observe, understand, and conclude. This is intelligence. So any machine which can copy these 4 possibilities, these 4 capabilities, that comes under a robot. And yes, definitely this is a robot. The hands and legs, they are the movement, manipulation and motion. And yes, there is an extremely smart computer over there known as Jarvis, that is artificial intelligence. And yes, Jarvis can see also. So that is vision. So what do you feel? In order to create Iron Man, what are the technologies required? You have seen in the movie. What are the capabilities of Iron Man? So I want to understand what are the technologies or basically subjects of engineering which are involved in making Iron Man. What do you think? Anyone? Sneha, Vinay, Sachin. Hi, Sachin. And Deepu, Prashanti, Mirsab, Manoj and Manoj, Nanda, Nandini, I think, Gajula, Maria, Bhanuteja, Atmana, Amal, Akhilesh, and Abhirami, all of you. Database management. I think this is more CS. I'm not aware about database management, but I will accept it. Deep learning, AI, machine learning, very nice. What else? What else? Others also. Civil people, don't worry at all. I will give you a homework for you also. Don't worry at all. This is a very generic seminar. So you are from any branch. Even if someone is from biomedical, he or she will not get affected. They will enjoy the session. So anyone, anything else? Anything else? I've got answers from only from CSC students. First of all, making this hand, leg, and the armor is not at all easy. There is very advanced mechanics involved in it. So mechanical people learn something called as theory of machines. So this is like the great grandfather of theory of machines, which has some biomechanics also. Anyways, first of all, the Jarvis, that is a software. It could see the things around. So it is computer vision. And then it can observe, understand, and conclude. So that was intelligence. So definitely we know, and it was learning also. So machine learning is there. But the most important thing is Jarvis was connected to all the servers around the world. So Internet of Things. It can download the data extremely fast. So maybe 6G or 7G technology. And it could analyze the data extremely fast, so much faster than maybe even quantum computing, right? Like supercomputer capabilities. Then a computer, so that needs some electronics, so VLSI chips, whatever, motherboard and stuff, whatever is there, hard disk is there, extremely advanced electronics. Then we need to fly, so there is a propulsion system. And this guy was flying faster than F-22 Raptor, so power was huge. And when it will fly at such high speeds, there will be so much power generated, it will become hot. But Iron Man was not sweating. So definitely from inside, the air conditioning is very good, right? And definitely the material was able to bear that heat. So material is involved, है ना? And what else? I think a lot of things will be there. So there were so many sensors involved which were continuously checking a lot of things. So instrumentation is there, and force control in sensors was there. So haptics is there. So a lot of technologies are involved. But, and yes, the most important thing, the nuclear arc reactor, a miniaturized nuclear arc reactor. What do you feel? Is this technology even possible? Is there any law of physics which says this is not possible? What do you think? Mechanical people can answer this. Mechanical people can answer this easily. Actually, all of you have studied one subject which is common to all branches in the first year. Generally, it is common to all branches in first year. And you have studied it as a chapter in 12th class, which says something about this toy. Is this possible? Jarvis, that's a very highly programmable that can't be implemented. Matlab definitely such kind of technology will take lots and lots of years. But is it even possible? Is there any law of physics which says this is not possible? Anyone? Anyone? Judy, Donna, Maria, Manoj, MJT, Prashanti, Sachin, Hamid, Sneha, Tanisha, and Vinay, Vishnu, all of you. Anyone? Any idea whether this is possible or not? So if you will check the internet now, lot of questions, answers will come. No, such a small, such huge amount of electronics in nano form is not possible. This is like a nano arc reactor, right? Not possible. So a lot of such answers will come. But for this, I have an answer. So electronics people, this is the first camera. And the photos taken by this first camera, they were like, you won't be able to realize whether this is a ghost or real people. And nowadays, this is a normal phone, but my wife is using iPhone 13 Pro Max. Just check out the quality of that camera and the size of that camera. And on the left hand side, this is the first hard disk. I don't remember now, but I think the first hard disk had a size of 5 KB something. I have a hard drive with me, and it is 10 terabytes, and it gives me a speed of 50 Mbps transfer speed. So just imagine, like hundreds of times the size has become smaller, and thousands of times the performance has improved. And nowadays, if you talk of propulsion system, so there is a company called as Gravity in Dubai. They are working on such kind of propulsion system also. So actually, if someone says this technology is not possible because the nuclear arc reactor is so small, not possible, everything is possible. There is only one law of physics that says when you convert heat into electricity, there is always some rejection. And here the amount of rejection will be so much that your body will vaporize instantaneously. So this heat rejection law is second law of thermodynamics. So because of that, this machine might not be possible. But the thing is, if you will see some conspiracy theories and you will check out some quantum physics and stuff, you will realize that our science is changing. And maybe we will find out the violation of second law also within few years. So this technology will definitely be possible, not only from electronics point of view, not only from mechanical or instrumentation, computer science point of view, but from physics point of view also, laws of thermodynamics also, laws of nature also, but in coming years. So there is a homework for you. Check out Science of Consciousness. If time allows today, you can check out Science of Consciousness in the coming days. Anyways, now you will ask me, sir, how this is related to GATE exam? Is any such kind of thing going on in India? Are we working on robotics in India? Is there any company working on robotics? And how it is related to GATE exam? Because we are sitting here in India. We are sitting here for GATE exam. Hai na? This might be your question. So what do you think? Is there any work going on in India in robotics, in the field of robotics? Is there anyone in your college who is doing some research on robotics? Anyone? What do you feel? Where does robotics stand in India? Where does field of robotics stand in India? What do you think? Anyone? Is there any scope in robotics in India? Shreya, Tanisha, Vinay, Manoj, Amal, Akhilesh, Arya, Athman, Maria. Not much developed? Yes, as of now, not much developed. But what about future? Is there any scope in robotics? Is there any scope in robotics? Any kind of work going on in India in robotics? No? So India's population is the second largest population in the world. And where you have people, you have consumption. And to meet that consumption, you must have very high manufacturing rate, which is only possible by industrial robots. So before COVID, it was projected that India will become the second largest market of robotic arms within next 10 years. And obviously the first market will be China. So what we have realized is, if we really want to grow, instead of buying the robotic arms from outside, why not design them here, manufacture them here, sell them here and outside also. So actually India is going to be a very big market in terms of robotic arms, and the work has already started. Tata started some work, Tata Automation Limited. I'm not sure. So they were working on a robotic arm called as Bravo. So I'm not sure like what is their progress. I've not followed it up for a very long period of time, but actually in India, a lot of work is going on. And just to give you an example, I think I have a photo with me. Just hold on. So you know what is this? Anyone knows what is this? Anyone? So Afil has given us some answer, and Afil's answer is very much correct. I will show that slide, Afil. Just one moment, Afil. Just a few seconds, Afil. Your answer is there. Anyone? What is this? Just looks like some room, right? It looks just like a room. Actually, it's the latest supercomputer of IIC Bangalore, Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. Yes, they have supercomputers with them. And supercomputer is extremely fast. It can do a lot and lots of computations within a few seconds. And your homework is to check out what is the use of supercomputer and how supercomputer can take you to a developed country. I can discuss those points here in the class or here in this session also, but that will take a lot of time. But this is a supercomputer of Indian Institute of Sciences, which is a college like your college. So India is actually working on fast computing, and this is made by them only. So if we have fast computing, there will be possibility of Jarvis also. And have a look at one more example. So this is a robot assisted surgery system in IIT Kanpur, IIT Delhi, IIT Ropar, DRDO Pune, CSIR Chandigarh, and 2 or more institutes along with PGI Chandigarh and some foreign institutes. They are developing this thing. So robot assisted surgery system. There is already a company called as Infinity Surgicals, and they make a robotic surgery system called as Da Vinci. But it is so costly that it takes around 10 crore for one surgery. And this is a very effective system, but obviously a very, very, very costly system. And in India, we require it a lot. So these institutions, they are trying to find out very cheap alternatives of the same. And actually, they have started publishing their research also. They have started making patents also. So just imagine, Indian colleges are doing extremely good amount of research. And few months back only, like 2-3 months back only, I saw one of the research papers on one of their robotic arms. So work is going on. And what you can do, you can go to some IIT's website, you can go to DRDO website, you can go to ISRO BARC website and check out what kind of research they are doing in robotics. And these are government institutions. These are government colleges, government organizations who are working on such kind of projects. If you will explore, you will be amazed. Lot of amazement will be there. Anyways, this is robotics. Let's move on to one more example. What about this? I need an answer for this because this beauty is like very famous, and those people who like conspiracy theories, especially who like Area 51 and stuff, they must be aware about it. Anyone? Anyone? MJT, Mirsab, Manoj, Farsana, and Bhanu Teja, Atmana, Arya, Arvind, Akhilesh, Afil. Yes, definitely. This is a supersonic jet. Yes, very good. Very nice answer. It can fly at a speed of 3.2 times the speed of sound. So definitely it's supersonic. It's a fighter jet or something else. Anything? Any ideas? I need answer from all. And DS, very nice, Triveta. Very good. Mark 3. Very nice. Mark 3. So Mark 3 is the speed. So it's like nowadays F-22 Raptor, Sukhoi, then these things, Eurofighter, Saab, Saab Gripen, है ना? So Chengdu, Chinese Chengdu. So these are like the famous fighter jets. HAL Tejas is becoming popular very in a fast manner. These are the current fighter jets. And they have a speed of around 2 Mach, 2.2 Mach, 1.8 Mach, Rafale. So they can fly 2 times the speed of sound. This guy, this is called as SR-71 Blackbird. And it was developed by Lockheed Martin Skunk Works in 1960s. So this is like the grandfather of all fighter jets. And this guy, it could fly at a speed of 3.2 Mach. That is 1.5 times more the speed the current fighter jets are flying now. So it was an extremely fast jet. And definitely to fly at such high speed, there must be a... Guys, just hold on. Don't worry, Manoj, we are going there only. हम वहीं जा रहे हैं, GATE exam पे ही जा रहे हैं. So to fly at such high speed, so we will go to GATE exam only. Just hold on. So to fly at such high speed, it needs an extremely good aerodynamics. It needs a very good engine. And actually, this is not a fighter jet. This is a surveillance jet. So electronics in this jet was like the father of modern electronics. So definitely this was a very advanced technology at its time. And it has become the father of a lot of technologies which we are using now. Now, why I'm talking of this jet? So does India have its own jet? Does India have its own jet? Does India have its own fighter jet? So definitely you guys will answer. You guys will say, sir, we have HAL Tejas with us. And who is making HAL Tejas? HAL, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. It's a government organization. So it's like HAL is the owner of the technology. So technology means the frame, the body frame. Technology means the material, the electronics, the missiles, the propulsion system, that is the Kaveri engine. So HAL is the owner of technology, but HAL alone has not built it. Along with ISRO, DRDO, BEL, and yes, some other organizations also, IITs also, they completed the research and then this guy came up. But who are making this fighter jet? Government people are making this fighter jet. IITs and other colleges are doing the research along with ISRO, DRDO, BARC, etc. So these are all government people. So they are able to make such kind of technologies. And these are just a few examples. There are lots and lots of examples which you can check out on your own. So you can check out an aircraft carrier, how much costly an aircraft carrier is. Just for your information, it is equal to Mukesh Ambani. Why it is difficult to build an aircraft carrier, who in India is doing it. So again, you will find Masgun Dock Limited, Green Yacht Shipbuilders, ISRO, DRDO, BARC, NTPC, BHEL, and what else we have? One more organization is like involved. I forgot the name. Bell. So these are making the aircraft carrier. Then we have our own tank also. We have our own like defense system, and everything is there. So everything is coming out of government organizations and IITs. If you will go to IIT Bombay, you will find this page on aerospace department. So here something is written, Pratt and Whitney. These are the same people who made engine for SR-71 Blackbird. So the same people who were involved in SR-71 Blackbird, now they are sponsoring IIT Bombay to do their project, because IIT Bombay is capable of that project. IIT Bombay has the laboratories for that project. IIT Bombay has the MTech PhD students and professors who can do their project. So just imagine the government people are doing such kind of research in India, and you can definitely take snapshots of this. This is called Falkirk Wheel, and this is Inland Waterways Project. And similarly, you can take these snapshots and you can check out what kind of research is going on in India in these particular fields. Anyways, now what I wanted to conclude from these examples, that in India, research is growing very fast, especially from last 5-6 years. And not only in private organizations, but much more in government organizations and laboratories, government funded laboratories. So ISRO, DRDO, BARC, IITs, CSIR, ADA, these are all government funded laboratories. And India actually wants to become developed. So for that, we need to do more and more research so that we will have in-house technology and we are selling that technology outside. That's why India is investing a lot. So if you will go through the proper news, you will find a lot of things. Actually, you will find a lot of things. So you will be amazed that India is actually growing very fast. And who will do this research? Obviously, some private people will do the research. And majorly government people and IITs will do the research. You will say, sir, why you are taking name of IITs again and again? Because USA is a developed country. Why? Because MIT, Stanford, Harvard, these are all in USA. Princeton, then Stony Brooks, all of these universities, Stanford, they are in USA. In a developed country, 40 to 50% of the research actually comes from its universities. That's why I'm talking of IITs again and again, because IITs can contribute a lot towards making this country developed. Anyways, what I wanted to say, nowadays, government people, it's not like that they go to the offices and just mark their attendance. They actually work. And if you will check out any PSU, you will find out that those PSUs are setting up smart laboratories. So they have been instructed that within this timeline, you have to identify what are the business areas where you can enter and where you can grow. So all the PSUs are pushing very hard. All the government organizations are pushing very hard to move as fast as possible. And some of my friends and some of my family members, they are actually into government services. So from them, I keep on taking news. And if the time had allowed, I would have shared it with you. But as of now, let us ignore. So Farsana, beta, ISRO conducts exam every year. DRDO conducts exam every year. This has been there from last 14 to 15 years. It has been going on continuously. And yes, this time also recruitment will be there. But yes, recruitment procedures will not be same as the previous years because of the COVID process. Previous year process got delayed. So a little delay will always be there. Anyways, now guys, it's like I have been promoting government services and basically masters and PhD in IIT. But all of you, you will have some aspirations, right? And when your BTech will get over, however, there is time now. Now you have time, 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, and you have time in your BTech completion. But have you thought of anything like after BTech gets over, what would you like to be? Whether you want to do a job, whether you want to go start something on your own, whether you want to go to your family business, or you have some other talent like cooking or anything, you want to open a restaurant. What are your aspirations? Or you want to get married? Any aspiration can be. What are your aspirations? Akhilesh, Arya, Atman, Farsana, Venkatesh, Manoj, Mirsab, Hamid, Sahil, Salim, Shriya, Vaishnav, Vishnu, DS. Guys, what do you suggest? What do you think? What do you want to be after BTech gets over? Anyone? And any answer will be good. Whatever you like. Whatever you like. You want to become a, what you say, you want to explore the world, you want to become a full-time traveler, whatever your aspirations are, I'm totally fine with it. Acha, so we are getting some answers, है ना? So some of you are saying that we want to go for a job. So obviously either you will work for private sector or you will work for government sector, है ना? Private sector or government sector. And yes, you are in NIT Calicut, so I am aware that you will get a lot of private opportunities in your college and in all the branches. And especially the opportunities for computer science people are going to be excellent. That is very much true. There is no doubt about it. Acha, in private sector as well as in government sector, further, there are two job possibilities are there. So one possibility is like a lot of times it happens. In fact, majorly it happens that engineers get a non-technical job like in marketing, finance, administration, है ना? So they get a non-technical job. And even if they get a technical job, it will not be hardcore technical. So some of you might go into production, some of you might go into quality, है ना? So this is not hardcore technical job. Hardcore technical job comes into picture when you are going into maintenance or you are going into R&D. I hope I'm saying it correctly, है ना? So maintenance and research and development, these are the most hardcore engineering jobs. And this is where you are going to be tested in terms of science, right? But believe me, in India, the scenario is such that out of 1,000 BTech graduates, only 1 or 2 or 3 people are lucky enough to get these kind of jobs. Only 2-3 people are there who get this kind of job. I was lucky enough that I got a job in projects and R&D. But believe me, this is extremely difficult. So chances are less. And obviously, as an engineer, we want to go into research because they are like the coolest jobs in the world. And Sheldon Cooper of Big Bang Theory. So these are like the coolest jobs. Anyways, now apart from job, some of you will also like to go for higher education. है ना? So anyone who wants to do MTech or PhD or in fact wants to go for MBA, that is also very good. A lot of my friends, they are from IIMs. So yes, they have a very good job and they have a different approach of doing things. And yes, I consider them to be very smart. So anyone, higher education, MTech, PhD, or MBA, or basically you want to go for foreign university, anyone who wants to go to foreign, no one? No one? If I was in Punjab na, and I would have asked them, so they were ready to go to Canada for driving also. Hai? It happens, right? Acha, so Manoj is from IIT Bombay. That is very excellent. Very, very excellent. So Manoj, very good. I thought like most of you are from NIT Calicut. So yes, it's like our own thing, and it's like our own desire. If someone wants to go outside, out of the country, I will not demotivate them. It's their choice. But yes, I feel we should stay in this country. And if everyone is going outside, then how we are going to make this country great, right? So I feel we should stay here, but it's your own choice. So generally, these are the aspirations. And yes, if someone wants to start a business, very good. But I would like to suggest you one thing. In computer science, doing a startup is comparatively easy. But in mechanical, civil, or electronics and electrical, basically when you are doing a core startup, so that is not at all easy. Doing some startup which is not related to core, that is much easier than doing a startup related to core, especially in these 4-5 branches, not CSIT, other branches. So in that case, I will always suggest you that yes, you go for startup, maybe you want to make special purpose machines, but take some experience in the industry first, then go for startup. And yes, there will be a possibility of arts. Always in the class of hundreds, there is a student who is ready to become Sonu Nigam. So that is also very good. I'm not sure of Malayali actors, Salman Dalkir, I think, hai na? So if someone is good in arts, then yes, they can go for it. Now, I will talk about not about private sector. Actually, I will not talk about private sector. And there is no need of talking about private sector for mechanical, civil, instrumentation, electrical especially, because in these branches, these options are the much better options. Actually, these options are the much better options. But yes, for computer science people, there is no denying that private sector is equivalently good. In fact, might be better also. If you are landing a job in Microsoft, if you are landing a job in Facebook, then why will you join some government job? And you might not want to join a government job. But yes, if you are getting a job in ISRO, DRDO, BARC, then maybe your job might be even better than Facebook in terms of other aspects of life, not in terms of money, but in other aspects of life. So I want to talk about these things. Acha, so like all of you are in second year, third year, or first year. So when the placement season will start, what will happen? When the placement season will start, what is going to happen? How do you get jobs? Is it like they will come to you and say, Arey, you are Safa Hamid and you are from NIT Calicut, please join us. Is it going to happen like this? Will they come and say, Sahil, we are very much aware of you. We have seen your Facebook account. Please join us. It doesn't happen like this now. So how do you get a job? I think what happens is every company will ask you to go through the presentation. They will ask you to go through the written exam. The people who will score well, they will do a group discussion. Then those people who will do well, they will go through a personal interview. So here you will have final selection. Similarly, if you want to go anywhere, you have to give an exam, you have to give a discussion, and you will have some interview. So for government organizations like BHEL, NTPC, NHPC, SJVN, a lot of government organizations, companies and organizations, actually GATE exam. So we are talking of GATE exam, right? GATE is some sort of exam. So it is called as Graduate Aptitude Test of Engineering. So GATE exam is the written exam. Sir, who conducts it? All the old IITs along with ISC Bangalore, they conduct it. And it is fixed. Every year, second week of February, the exam will happen. And yes, I know you guys are smart enough. You guys have very cool seniors with you. You guys have amazing professors with you who can tell you a lot of information about GATE exam. So it is going to test your technical knowledge. So many organizations actually consider this single exam as their written exam. So when you are applying for those organizations, you do not need to give separate exams. Only this exam will work. And in fact, if you want to take admission in MTech PhD in IITs, why in IITs? NIT Calicut is very good. There is no doubt about it. But when you want to become a scientist now, when you want to become a scientist, a professor or a researcher, and definitely you have to do masters for that, you need very good research opportunities, which actually are better and much better in IITs. So if you want admission in IITs or in fact NIT also, or in fact some private college also for masters and direct PhD, yes, direct PhD without masters is also possible. If you want that admission, then again, you have to give GATE exam. So actually this single exam is going to help you with this option and this option also. Okay. Now, what is GATE exam? 3-hour paper is there. 3-hour paper is there. And in this paper, there will be 65 questions. A few questions, maybe 5 to 6 questions of MSQ. Then 25 questions around numerical answer type. And 25 questions around, 35 questions around MCQ, multiple choice question. So this time I teach a subject fluid mechanics. So what happens is like those people who are from civil, so they will give the paper of civil. Those people who are from mechanical, they will give the paper of mechanical. And like this, there is a paper called as engineering science. So in engineering science, 35 marks of my subject fluid mechanics is asked. And I was lucky enough that this time, out of 35 marks, 33 marks came from my class notes only. So whatever I taught to the students, so out of 35 marks, 33 marks came. So I was lucky enough this time. But for computer science, there will be a paper. For electronics, there will be a paper. And there is a very amazing thing over here. What is that amazing thing? Suppose there is a civil student or mechanical student. He has started now in first and second year of BTech, and he is learning some coding also. He wants to go to Microsoft. He or she wants to go to Microsoft. And obviously, right now, he or she has learned only 1 or 2 subjects. So they want to learn more subjects also. Actually, after mechanical, you can do masters in computer science through GATE exam. After mechanical, you can do masters in computer science through GATE exam and change your branch also because you want to go to Microsoft or Facebook. This happens. This is what the advantage of GATE exam is. So GATE exam actually allows you to give the paper of other branch so that you can change the field of your field also. Change the field of your expertise also, because maybe the other field has more opportunities. But obviously, while taking this decision, you have to do a lot of research. But this point you can remember now. How many of you were aware of this point? How many of you were aware of this point? Anyone who was aware of this point, that you can change your field through GATE exam? Anyone? A mechanical guy or an instrumentation guy can go to biomedical from GATE exam. Anyone? Anyone? No, not aware. So this is a very important point which people forget. So this point is excellently good for especially non-CS branches, because non-CS guys, they can do CS masters in IITs and actually get a coding job in Facebook or Flipkart or anywhere. So this is a very good point. So GATE exam is a single exam that will land you an opportunity in government organizations and masters and PhD in IIT. But what about those people who want to do MBA? What about those people who want to go to foreign university? What about those people? Yes, Vaishnav, beta, it was just an example that mechanical people is going to computer science. But you can go to any branch. In fact, mechanical person can give civil paper also. Civil person can give mechanical paper also. I want to change to aerospace. You can go over there. It's like this. So multiple options are there. So it's like civil paper. I'm saying paper. This is one paper in GATE. Second paper in GATE. So like this, there are 27 papers in GATE. And based on certain combinations, every year you can give 2 papers. It is like this. It's your choice. Just like Deepika Padukone has choice in advertisements. So it is your choice to give any GATE paper. But obviously, you must be aware of the opportunities of other paper. Okay. What about the people who want to go to MBA? What about people who want to go to foreign university? Should we leave them? Or what about people who want to do research job directly after BTech? What about them? Actually, through GATE exam, you can go to Indian Institute of Management also. Through GATE exam, you can go to foreign university also without IELTS or GRE. And through GATE exam, without master and PhD, you can land up in R&D job. Yes, that is true. I said now that out of 1,000 people, only 2 or 3 people are lucky enough to get R&D job. But without GATE exam, with GATE exam, you can directly get an R&D job after BTech. It is like this. So if you are unsure what kind of thing you want to do after GATE exam, then GATE exam is for you also. So GATE exam is actually very important for any kind of engineering student. But obviously, if someone is like, no, sir, I'm definitely sure I have no interest in government job. I have no interest in technical R&D. I have no interest in a master's or PhD. I only want to go to MBA. In that case, I will suggest them, please beta, do not waste time into GATE exam, because GATE exam is not for you. In that case, you focus only on CAT exam and give your complete attention to it. But if it is like you are unsure that I am an engineer, I can do an engineering job also, and I can do a management job also, I can go into R&D also, then definitely GATE exam is much better, because with this single exam, you can land into all the opportunities. So yes, GATE exam is very important. Now I can see some questions are coming to everyone and to me directly also. So some of you are asking for ISRO, some of you are asking for SSC, JE, ESC, and some of you are asking what is CAT. Okay, so beta CAT is for those people who want to go into management. So it is an exam after your graduation, and you can join Indian Institute of Management Science, and you can get a management degree. So these people are like highly paid people, 25 lakh, 30 lakh, 35 lakh. This is the package that they get. Okay, so I'm not an expert of CAT. I'm not an expert of CAT. Okay, but we will try to make sure that we devise up with some kind of interaction session where we can tell you about other exams also. Some kind of free counseling stuff we will try to make out. Anyways, so Avinash, I'm not sure whether we have met or not. If it's the same Avinash, so very nice to see you here. So anyways, I was in Kozhikode a few days back. So in November, so I met Avinash over there. So I don't know if it is the same Avinash. Anyways, let's move a little ahead. Now, guys, don't worry at all. I will tell you like what are the government organizations where you can go, whether you can join BARC, DRDO, ISRO or not. And if you join management program through GATE exam, what will happen? And if you want to go to foreign university, which foreign university you will go? So these are the answers we need. And what are the R&D jobs which you are talking about, which are direct? So don't worry at all. We will have a look. So we will try to manage time in the available time with us. Whatever information I'm able to give you, I will definitely give it. So right now, how much is the time? Okay, so it's like almost 8:20. Let's move a little quickly. Okay. So I'm not talking about private jobs. I'm talking about government jobs. And believe me, the GATE exam, which is giving you so much opportunity. So a few years back, before COVID, like 3 years back, you can say, a petition was passed in the parliament also. Not 3 years, 4 years back. A petition was passed in the parliament that make GATE exam compulsory for all engineering students. Actually, that petition did not get any air. But the GATE exam is so important that in the next session only, so it was asked, what are you doing for GATE exam? So you know what government had did. So there is a project called as NPIU. And the third phase of that project was initiated. So I was also a part of it. So being the HOD of an academy, I was involved in recruiting and training the teachers and sending it to various government colleges. Obviously, not IITs or NITs, because IITs, NITs are like self-sufficient, but I was sending faculties to 90 colleges, government colleges. Some of them were new IITs and new NITs, latest one, where we were teaching their students for GATE exam and even training their teachers how to teach for GATE exam. So just imagine how much the government was paying heed to GATE exam. And a loan of 1400 crore rupees was also taken. And yes, you can go to these websites and check out that actually I'm not telling a lie. So actually the government is paying a lot of importance to GATE exam, because GATE exam is the one which is going to give us government officers. GATE exam is the one which is going to give us master and PhD students who will become scientists and professors. So this is actually very, very, very important for us. So sir, what will happen if I give GATE exam and I join what will happen if I give GATE exam and I join a government service? What will happen if I give GATE exam and I join masters? So definitely these questions will be with you. But before that, I will like to say one thing. See, it's not necessary that you go into government job only. If you like, you must go to private job. So wherever you go, there is an example of Sundar Pichai, private person. There is an example of Kalam Sahab, government officer. In fact, he joined somewhere, then he started research, then he went for higher education. So he's actually a product of masters and PhD. And then E. Sridharan. So you must, most important person for you, our metro man, and he was a government officer. And then we have Mukesh Ambani. He's a businessman. So actually success stories are everywhere. So wherever you go, you can succeed. But for now, I'm focusing more on these because in most of the branches, these opportunities are better than private opportunities. That's why I am focusing on them. So, sir, what will happen if I join a government job? Sir, what will be my salary? So it's like nowadays, the salaries in government exam, in government jobs is very much competitive. Where in mechanical or civil or electrical or instrumentation, you are getting a package of 10 lakhs or 14 lakhs. No, you are not getting. If you go to core job, your maximum package will be 5 to 6 lakhs or 7 lakhs at max in core technical job. But in government companies, the minimum package is 8.5 lakhs and it goes maximum up to 18 lakhs. I'm not talking of what you say, computer science. Definitely we cannot beat computer science in terms of package. But for other branches, this is the scenario. If you land up in core technical job, your package will not be greater than 6 or 6.5 lakhs, even if you are in IIT. Yes, that is the scenario. If Mahindra comes to a private college, it gives 3.5 lakh. Mahindra goes to NIT, it gives 5.5 or 6 lakh, and it goes to IIT, it gives 6.5 to 7 lakh. So it's like this. MJT has written something. Oft haps, sir. Beta, I didn't get you. Can you please repeat? I'm not sure what you are talking about. What is your message? So these are the government organizations. Now, guys, please note, when we talk of government organizations now, there are two things. Whenever you talk of government organizations, government jobs, first of all, there is something called as company, which you call as public sector unit. Then there is a department like irrigation department, road department, electricity department of the state, public works department, water distribution authority, like this. These are departments. And then there is an organization. ISRO is an organization which reports to Ministry of Space. DRDO, BAR, these are organizations. ADA, Aeronautical Development Agency, this is an organization. So in India, there are 10 Navratans, 14 Maharatans, and 74 mini ratans. 98 is the number of PSUs in India. So BHEL, Mazagon Dock Limited, Greenyard Shipbuilders, then NTPC, NHPC, SJVN, Coal India Limited, PGCIL, CDAC. So like this, so many government organizations are there. And out of these organizations, a very large number of companies take GATE exam as their recruitment exam. Not all companies take GATE exam as a recruitment exam. HAL is conducting a separate exam. So within a few months, HAL has its exam. So if you want to join and work for Tejas, or you want to work for MK, the 5th generation fighter jet, then GATE exam is not required. But those people who prepare for GATE exam, actually their preparation of HAL exam is complete because the syllabus is same. In fact, the level of questions in GATE exam will be more. So if you want to join HAL, if you want to join HPCL, or if you want to join Goa Shipyard, if you want to join GRSE, Greenyard Shipbuilders, who are making hovercrafts and submarines, or you want to join Mazagon Dock Limited, you might have to give separate exam. but actually the syllabus is same as GATE exam. So if you are preparing for GATE exam, you can join anywhere, almost everywhere. Now, department, like in Kerala, so many departments are there, है ना? And Kerala must be having irrigation department. Kerala is like an offshore state. So Kerala has much more departments as compared to other states because of its boundary with sea. So Kerala has so many departments, and those departments, when they conduct exam, so they have two parts in the paper. One is technical part, another one is non-technical part. Those people who prepare for GATE exam, actually their preparation of technical exam is already complete. Most of the preparation of technical exam is complete. I will not say entire preparation, because GATE exam has a different pattern of paper. GATE exam is more focused on numerical. But in India, whether you consider a junior engineer exam, whether you consider engineering services exam, or you consider any assistant engineer exam, if you have prepared for GATE exam, your 65% to 75% preparation is already complete. Out of all these, the toughest level of question is in GATE exam only. But with these exams, actually the syllabus is little wider. That's why they appear to be like engineering service exam appears to be a little more tough because its subject is wider. But actually the best level of question comes in GATE exam only. So if you are preparing for GATE exam, almost every technical exam you are preparing. So that's why GATE exam is very important. And yes, the salary is going to be very good. Now you will ask me, sir, what about ISRO? What about BARC? If you prepared for GATE exam, same syllabus. If you prepared for GATE exam, same syllabus in DRDO. If you prepared for BARC GATE exam, same syllabus in BARC also. In fact, on one of these websites, it is written also, syllabus is same as GATE exam. I've forgotten which one, either ISRO or BARC, because this time DRDO is conducting directly through GATE exam. Sometimes it conducts through GATE exam, sometimes it does not take through GATE exam. So it varies. But if you have prepared for GATE exam, these exams you will cover completely. And obviously for these exams, you will have to prepare a little extra. But just imagine a single exam is giving you so much opportunities. Acha, what about railway? So, beta, it's like earlier railway was part of engineering services, IES. Now railway has got separated. So from 1 or 2 years, I have not followed it up. But again, since now it has become Indian Railway Management Services, so again, the technical syllabus will be similar to GATE exam only. Only thing is whatever extra syllabus is there that you will have to cover up. But when you study a topic now, the maximum depth of that topic comes in GATE exam only. It is like this. So you know what kind of question comes in GATE exam? A question which makes you conceptually strong. How? Just let me give you a very small example. So what you will say, what is the solution of this differential equation? What is the solution of this differential equation? Something like this, y. A, y, something like this. When you differentiate a function, you get the same function again multiplied by its derivative. So if you will think again, if you will think one or twice, you will say e raised to power x. When I differentiate it 2 times, I will get e raised to power x only. So y is some sort of exponential function. So it develops your concepts like this. Okay, so GATE exam is definitely very good. TPDE, but I'm not sure what is TPDE. As of I must have heard of it, but for now I'm not getting the short form. I'm not getting the short form. But yes, whatever organization or company is there, even if it is conducting its own exam, so except for junior engineer and assistant engineer, except for junior engineer, assistant engineer, thus in state government and engineering services, the syllabus is 90 to 95% same for all exams with GATE. Okay, but yes, junior engineer and ESC, this syllabus is slightly different, not tougher but large. JEE syllabus very simple but large. ESC almost same level but large. Okay, anyways, so what I was talking about, So I was talking about government companies, है ना? And if you will check out their websites, you will be amazed what kind of work they are doing. So again, I want to promote you, go to their websites. Nowadays, it's not like that government people are only marking attendance and enjoying themselves. 9 hours work means 9 hours work. Indian Railway, someone pointed it out, Indian Railway has set a record. It is one of those organizations which has completed maximum number of projects during COVID. My father is in railway, so I know what kind of hectic work he has been doing from last 25 years. So nowadays you don't enjoy government job. Nowadays you work and learn and grow. And obviously the government people are getting good salaries also. My father has a house. It is in more than 1 acre land. And he's not a very big employee. He's a simple employee. But just imagine the amount of facilities that they are getting. So when you join a government job through GATE exam, first of all, your salary is going to be very good. These are some of the clippings. As I mentioned, depending upon the type of PSU, your package can vary from 8.5 lakh to 18 lakh rupees. And that is a very handsome amount. For computer science people, this is like normal because their average package is like 12 lakh. But definitely for CS, mechanical, electrical instrumentation, this is a very good amount because their average package is 5 lakh. Sir, what about after growth? Huge amount of after growth is there. So I keep on taking interviews of IAS officers. So the respect that they have for their work, you know what they tell me? They tell me that nowadays in government job, only one motto is there. You work, government will look after you. It's like this. So sir, explain about aeroplane department. अच्छा बेटा aeroplane department तो नहीं होता. We don't call it as aeroplane department. We call it as aerospace. And it's like in India, ISRO is involved, है ना? So ISRO is looking after space operations, and DRDO is looking after missile sector. And obviously, along with HAL, they are developing fighter jets also. So these are some organizations which are working in aerospace industry. And yes, a lot of IITs are working on aerospace, in which IIT Bombay is like the top person. IIT Bombay and IIC Bangalore, they are the top for aerospace. IIT Delhi is best for design. IIT Madras, IIT Guwahati are very good for thermal science. And nowadays, new IITs like IIT Ropar, IIT Gandhinagar, they are doing extremely good overall. So it's like this. So thoda sa aage badhta hu. Let me move a little ahead. Otherwise, information will not be covered completely, and still a lot of information will be left out. But then it will be your duty that once you are free, you check out all these things. Now, guys, it's like when you are going for government job, money is not the everything, hai na? So you must have skill development. You must have some respect in the society. Everything matters. You must have time for your family. So nowadays, government jobs are like the complete packages. If you have some known person, you can contact them, especially from ONGC, HPCL, Bell, Bharat Electronics Limited, Masgan Dock Limited, ISRO. You can contact them and you can hear their stories. If you do not have any such person in contact, you ask me, I will make you interact with them and you will find out what kind of, how they are enjoying life. But this is the most important point that you must be aware of. You just check out the stories of Jet Airways or Kingfisher Airlines and a lot of such companies. A few years back, one of my professors, old professors, he was actually the best employee of General Electric continuously for 4 years. General Electric is the most reputed firm in research all around the world. And he was the best employee 4 years continuously in India. 5th year, he was not well. He was not able to focus. He got a letter from the company. We would like you to resign. Just imagine what happened with him. He was the best employee for 4 years. But does this happen in a government sector? No, you do not lose jobs. Yes, there have been 1 or 2 experiences like Hindustan Machine Tools, their tractor division, and yes, BSNL, these companies crashed, but still government dragged them a lot so that it can save its employees. So you have a sense of job security. I have some examples where people were in private sector, they lost jobs. I am in Bangalore, so during COVID, a lot of people were shunted out. But I have examples of government companies also, where the government company was making a lot of loss, but the government made sure that employees do not lose their jobs and maintain their livelihood. So job security is one of the most important factor for government jobs. But yes, you guys are NIT Calicut students, you guys are talented enough. If you do not have one job, you will have some other sort of job, but still having a job security is kind of advantage. Anyways, if you want to do a job, then definitely you should go for job. But India needs research people. Research people means masters and PhD students. Now, when you do masters, what happens is 1 year you have to study. So 1 year you will study. So there will be some basic level subjects. There will be some advanced level subjects. And when you will go to IIT now, their subjects are designed in such a way that with every subject, you have to do a mini project with every subject. So in a semester, you are actually doing 3 to 4 projects. In an year, you are doing 6 projects. So in those projects, you will learn experiments. In those projects, you will learn how to use softwares, how to collect data, how to formulate the data into a formula, right? So actually they train for you for research. And once you become research capable, they give you projects. So these projects are coming from like very reputed firms. You will work there on projects of ISRO, DRDO, Siemens, Maruti, Tata, Boeing, Microsoft, Facebook. Actually, the projects which you will get, those projects will come to you from private companies and government organizations. I have worked in a private company. I have seen the exhaust engine lab of Maruti and Fiat. And believe me, the exhaust engine lab of IIT Ropar was much better than theirs, because of all the funding that IIT professors are gathering. Sir, how do they gather the funding? So I told you now, the projects that you work upon actually come from private companies and government organizations. So when you complete these projects, for working on these projects, the funding comes from them only. So this is how IITs are generating funding. And with this funding, they have developed very excellent laboratories and very excellent academic programs for masters and PhD students. And that's why, because of their knowledge of IIT master and PhD students, they are able to land up the jobs in the most reputed R&D firms. You can go to their websites and you can check out where these people are getting placed. Now, you will definitely ask me, sir, here in BTech also we have to pay the fees. And for masters also we will pay the fees. So how we are going to arrange the fees? How are we going to arrange the fees? Obviously, if we go to IIT or ISC Bangalore, fees is going to be less because it is a government organization. But still, do we have to take money from my parents? No, not at all. GATE exam is going to make you self-dependent, because those people who clear GATE exam, they get a stipend of 12,000 to 400 rupees if they go for masters. If they go for masters, they will get a stipend of 35,000 to 45,000 rupees if they go for PhD. And if you are a good student in your graduation, so first year students, this is a very important point for you. If you are a topper of your college, then you are eligible for Pradhan Mantri Yojana, where you will get a stipend of 80,000 rupees per month. Yes, per month. Which private company is paying this much salary to a civil student in the beginning? So my friends who are working in Maruti, so they are working in Maruti from last 8 years. They are earning a package of 20 lakh rupees per month. Okay. So in mechanical civil, the same growth is everywhere. If you will stay in technical job, monetary growth is less. Check out. As a PhD student only, you are going to get this much stipend if you are topper of your college and you have scored good in GATE exam. So actually, there is no need of taking the money. If you are MTech student, then your monthly fees will be 5,000 rupees, which will include your tuition fees, your hostel mess fees, your mess fees, hostel fees. And food is so good. I went inside I had a weight of 60 kg, and when I came outside, I had a weight of 90 kg. So you can imagine. And if you are a PhD student, your monthly fees is only 1,000 rupees, which includes everything. 5,000 rupees includes everything. 1,000 rupees include everything. So when you are going to direct PhD through GATE exam, actually your monthly saving is 25,000 rupees minimum. So just imagine how good this opportunity is. How good this opportunity is. You will be self-dependent. Not only you will get your degree, but actually you will be ready for R&D jobs. And you will be amazed that those people who go to masters and PhD to IIT, they actually become less interested in placement, because 50% of them, they get a chance of going to foreign. So masters people get a chance to go to foreign for PhD, and PhD students get a chance to go to foreign for postdoc. So suppose you give GRE, and after giving GRE, you want to go to MIT, you will have to spend like 40-50 lakh rupees, 40-50 lakh rupees. But 2 years in IIT, you will directly get a PhD position in MIT. And instead of paying the fees, they will give you salary. And in MIT, Stanford, Oxford, Munich, or NTU, these universities, the PhD student is much more respected than a manager of a company. And there you get stipend of around $4,000. So just imagine how good it is. In European Union, you get 2,000 euros. So you live very handsomely over there. So instead of going there by after BTech, GRE, and paying so much fees, you do 2 years of MTech and go directly and take salary. So just imagine how much difference the GATE exam can create in your life for any kind of branch, any sort of branch. Okay, right now you are a CSC student. Right now you are a CSC student. You are in NIT Calicut. You got a job in maybe Qualcomm, who is manufacturing Snapdragon. But if you will, after BTech, if you will get a job, definitely your package is going to be good in Qualcomm, 18 lakh rupees. But you know what department you will get? You will get quality. After masters from IIT, you will directly go into R&D, and obviously your package will be something like 30 or lakh something. So GATE exam is going to change your life, believe me. And yes, there are other opportunities also. So I will not lie. When we talk of foreign universities, as of now, only 4 universities are there, which take through GATE exam. But the best part is no need to give GRE or IELTS. And second most important thing is, these are the only universities in the world where you can manage your expenses. How? Go to National University of Singapore website or NTU website. First of all, you will realize that in the world, this university stands 8th ranking. Best for robotics, best for computer science, and best for civil engineering. So yes, these are the top universities in the world, all 4 of them. So NUS right now I stands at 6th or 7th position. Similar is the position of NTU, and University of Munich is under 20th rank, and RWTH Aachen is under 40th rank. All of them are bigger universities than much bigger universities than IIT Bangalore. And in fact, these 3 are directly competing with Stanford, Princeton, Harvard, and some of them are even better, some branches. So if you will go to their website, first of all, you will read with help of GATE exam, TOEFL and all, GRE is not required. GRE is not required. But if your native language is not English, then you have to give TOEFL, but GRE is not required. And if you are a PhD student, you will get this much stipend. And if you are a master student, you will get this much stipend. If you are going for masters, you will have to pay the fees. So fees over there is, I think, 18,000 Singapore dollar as of now per year. 18,000 Singapore dollar per year. But if you are getting a stipend of $15,000, so $18,000 you will cover here, isn't it? So you obviously you will be able to manage some expense. But you know what? when you are going to such prestigious university, and definitely paying the fees is not easy, because initially you will have to arrange the money, you will pay the money, and then you will keep on getting stipend. But if you will go directly for PhD, no fees, and you will be paid directly. And if you are able to clear an exam, you will get additional 500 Singapore dollars. So GATE exam can actually take you to foreign on much less expenses as compared to GRE. So check it out. In case of Germany, the universities do not give any stipend. But if you will look on their websites now, they have provided us some options to do some job within the university also, only to manage expenses. Here tuition fees is very less, but here living expense is high, which you can manage with the programs within the university. So people go over there and actually they do it. And once you are out of it, so you will be considered one of the top engineers, not only in India, but in the entire world. So definitely this is a good option. So try to explore, guys. Try to look online who people have gone there. So I have 2-3 students who are there in foreign universities who are working on fluid mechanics, who are doing research in fluid mechanics. So we can try to arrange some sessions. But yes, Google provides you everything. So on Google also you can search. Anyways, yes, beta, my classes are there on Entri App. So I have taught heat transfer. So I don't reach to all branches, but yes, they are there. Acha, guys, whenever I use Zoom now, someone hacks into my screen. So someone has drawn some yellow color on my screen. So kindly ignore it. Okay. So I've not done it. Now, sir, you were telling about management courses. Can I go to Indian Institute of Management through GATE exam? Yes, you can. So there is a college called as NIT Mumbai. So in NIT Mumbai, the management courses are specifically designed for BTech students, not for BSc or BBA students, but for BTech students. And this college is actually one of the top colleges in India for management, even better than some IIMs. Definitely, like any management college, the fees is high. But here, the fees is quite low as compared to IIM. So in NIT Mumbai, your fees will be around 15 lakhs. But in IIMs, it is around 24 lakhs. And package is similar. But if you want to go to IIM or MDI Gurgaon, XLRI, SP Jan, you will not get into MBA course. You will get into something called as fellowship program in management. Now, this is not a MBA course. MBA course is a 2-year course. This is a PhD program in management. Now you will ask me, sir, what is the advantage of this? Who will do PhD in management? These are those people who decide the commerce of a country. What must be the policies of Reserve Bank of India, RBI? If a war is going on in Ukraine, what effect it will do on India? Okay, what should be the budget? So like this kind of research is done by these people. And these are so important people. If you really have interest in management, then this is where you want to be. And if you go through GATE exam, you will not have to pay the fees. In fact, you will be given stipend of 35,000 rupees per month, 75,000 rupees one time to buy a laptop, 25,000 rupees one time to buy books, and 15,000 rupees per month additional if you for house, and if you are married, then 20,000 rupees per month. So just imagine, here you are not paying the fees. So when you go to IIM, if you go to IIM now for MBA, you have to pay the fees. And for 2 years, the fees is like 25 to 30 lakh. How will I arrange this much fees? Can you imagine this much fees? But if you are going through GATE exam, you will go into fellowship program in management. Instead of giving the fees, you will get a stipend. Now, people are actually not aware of it. People actually are not aware of it, and people think that this is a PhD. What will be the use of this? But this is extremely important for every country, any country to become developed. These people are very important. So if you have interest in management, then you can look into this also. Okay, you can check out this. Raghuram Rajan. So he's not a fellowship. He's not from FPM program. But people like him or people like Subramaniam Swami, they come from this program, fellowship program in management. So you can check it out and definitely you can see how it is related to GATE. Go on any website of any Institute of Management, Indian Institute of Management or ISB, XLRI, MDI Gurgaon, basically the top management colleges. You will find out if you want to join them. So check, you can join decision sciences through any of these exams. And GATE exam is one of them. GATE exam is one of them. GATE exam is one of them. So yes, you can join anywhere. Long-term preparation strategies. So Vaishnav, beta, actually 1 hour is not sufficient to discuss all the things. But if you have liked the seminar, then I will ask my team to arrange one more seminar where we can discuss preparation plan also, preparation strategy also. And that preparation strategy will obviously be based on those students who are doing self-preparation. So if you like it, we can arrange it. I will definitely try to arrange it. Now you will ask me, sir, what is a research job? You had told that we can join R&D jobs directly. So guys, what happens is, whatever laboratories are there, ISRO, DRDO, hai na? So DRDO has 36 laboratories all over India. So ISRO, DRDO, CSIR, DST, ADA, hai na? So many laboratories are there, so many research agencies are there. Then all IITs have so many laboratories. Some NITs also have laboratories. Then private organizations have laboratories. So what these people do, they release temporary jobs. Those temporary jobs are called as Junior Research Fellowship, JRF. So generally the tenure of this job is 2 years. And yes, you are paid a stipend in this. But this job is so good that even a person who is getting a low score, like 40 marks only in GATE exam out of 100, he or she has a chance of getting selected in JRF. Because in JRF, you have to clear GATE exam. Only eligibility criteria is GATE exam must be cleared. There is no cutoff. If you want to join ONGC, there will be a cutoff in GATE exam, but here there is no cutoff. Now what will happen? Suppose there is a job of vibration laboratory or job of robotics laboratory or job of material science because they are working on new variant of graphene. So there is some laboratory. So if you are joining vibration lab, then prepare vibration subject, basic vibration subject, because there will be an interview, and in the interview, they will ask you basic questions that you study in graduation. So if you have cleared GATE exam, you are eligible for these jobs and you just have to crack the interview and nothing else. So where do they happen? Wherever there is a laboratory, this job is there. Now, sir, how to apply for them? So actually, this job is very much staggered. It's not like that 100 vacancies are coming out, 200 vacancies are coming out. So vibration laboratory today released 1 vacancy. 5G technology laboratory today released 2 vacancies. It's like this. So you have to continuously check all the websites. Say for example, a few months back, like quite a number of months back, I took a snapshot on one day, and these were the vacancies which were available. These were the vacancies which were available. Are you getting my point? So I counted once and I found out that in a single financial year, 8,000 to 9,000 JRF vacancies are released all over India for engineering students. And this was the data of 2019. So definitely in 2022 or 23 or 24, the number is going to be much bigger, because within a span of few years, our research capabilities and requirements have got doubled. And this is such an amazing job. One of my friend's cousin, he got only 41 marks in GATE exam. I told him there is a college in Punjab. Its name is Thapar. You join there in robotics because JRF vacancy is there. He joined there. He worked for a few months and he was able to publish a research paper. With help of that research paper, he applied in Switzerland, under whom? The person who is considered to be the top 10 guys in robotics. He did their sponsored PhD without any expense. And now he's a scientist over there. Just imagine, the most costly country in the world. He did his PhD there, and now he's a big scientist over there. So this is what the miracle of JRF is, which we are not even aware of. It's a direct R&D job. It's a contractual job of generally 2 years. But if you do good over there, most of the times, especially in IITs, JRF is converted into SRF. JRF, SRF combines to become a PhD. And yes, you then become a scientist. So check it out, what JRF is. It would be very helpful for you. Sir, any other advantage of GATE exam? Those people who prepare now, first of all, their concepts are going to be excellent. If you prepare for GATE exam now, you can sleep during your exams. And if you your college exams, because the same syllabus will come in GATE exam, you can do self preparation also. And moreover, most of the technical companies which are going to come, they will ask you technical questions. So you will be very easily to crack their written exam, very easily able to crack their technical interview if you start your preparation now. So GATE exam is going to have a lot of benefits. I think I have taken a lot of your time. So let's conclude here only. So you can see it has a lot of keys. One key is going to give you government job. Other key is going to give you what? It will give you master's and PhD program, and obviously MBA program also. One key is going to take you to foreign university, and one key is going to give you JRF job. Even if you have less marks in GATE exam, you will definitely land some opportunity. So anyways, I would like to conclude here. And if you have any doubts, I would be very happy to clear them out. If the doubts are very much branch specific, so I will try to take some time and maybe answer you later on. So please do let me know if any doubt is there, and thank you for attending. Pranav, Muhammad, MJT, I hope I was able to motivate you guys to do something good and start preparing now only. Guys, believe me, population is very large and competition is increasing day by day. If you go to Delhi, only 10 people board the train and 20 people come out of it. So population is growing like this. In our time, like 10 years back, competition was little less competition, comparatively easily we were getting jobs. Now competition is improving and lifestyle has also become competitive. TikTok and Instagram and everything. So to succeed, you have to prepare now. And believe me, engineering is the best thing in the world. If you have knowledge now, even this is overpowered. Lifestyle is overpowered. A good engineer is happy with 2 t-shirts only because he has knowledge. Now I'm in 3rd semester. Third semester or second semester, first semester, these are always the best time to start preparation. Because first of all, your maths is a little fresh. In GATE exam for any branch, the weightage of maths is going to be 13 marks. So if you prepare now, your 13 marks will be cleared. And mostly 4 to 5 subjects in GATE exam will come from second year, not 4 to 5 subjects. I must say 4 subjects, and 4 subjects will come from third year. Generally from 4th year, there is no subject, and from 1st year, there is mechanics and maths. So if you are preparing from now, the same subjects will come in GATE exam. Believe me, your preparation will be over by 3rd year, and in 4th year, your preparation for placement will already be over because you have prepared for GATE exam. And you can also focus on your project. So engineering is never complete without a project, hai? So you can focus on project. Believe me, a lot of people who studied fluid mechanics with me, they were so much influenced. They did projects in fluid mechanics, and now they are doing PhD in fluid mechanics. So if you prepare well for GATE exam now, things are going to be good. Yes, Vaishnav, you can attend beta 3rd year. In 3rd year also, there is a student of mine. His name is Abra. He started preparing in the 2nd year itself, in the beginning of 2nd year itself. In 3rd year, he gave the GATE exam and he got a rank of 110. And in 4th year, he did not give GATE exam because GATE exam score is valid for 3 years. So this time he is going to use the same score, and I'm damn sure that he will get a PhD seat in IISc Bangalore because he is interested in research. So yes, he can get a seat in ONGC also from this score, but he is more interested in PhD. He wants to do project with me, so he will very easily get IISc Bangalore over there. May not be in first counseling because IISc Bangalore is like the top college, but if he applies for engineering science, then yes, he will get the job, the PhD seat directly. Okay. Those people who prepare from the first year or second year and they get good score in third year, all their tension is out because their seat is secured after fourth year. In fourth year, they can totally focus on on-campus placement and your projects. So anyone else? Mirsa, Manoj, Venkateshwaralu, Vaishnav, Ransim, Shriya, Shiva, any doubt you want to ask? Hamid, any doubt you want to ask? Akhilesh? So if you want, you can speak also. If you want, there is an option of raising hand. Ransim, beta, regarding batch and regarding what you say, your fees and all that stuff, you will have to go to Entri App. Okay, so go to Entri App, check it out, and definitely you will like it, and you can join over there. For all the other information, now you will have to go to Entri App. So anything else, guys? Anything else regarding this, regarding GATE exam, So out of these slides, anything you want to ask? Okay, so seems like your mess timing is also there, Hannah. So I hope the food is not over. So we have already crossed 9 o'clock. Quickly go have some food. I hope you enjoyed the session and that was not a waste of time. If there was some mistake by me, you can always point it out. You can tell us and we will improve it for the coming students also. So thank you very much. You have got a link. This is your link for the app. Kindly check it out, and we will be very happy if you want to learn something from us, and even we will be happy if you want some information from us. Thank you. See you there. Kindly use this WhatsApp link if you have any sort of doubt, whether your own doubt or regarding Entri App. Any doubt is there, you just ask. Okay. Thank you. See you. Bye bye.